Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to part 2 of my newbie League of Legends tutorial. Now, I'm just going to continue straight from where I left off in part 1, so if you haven't seen part 1, let's just go watch it. Just suggestion, would make more sense. Alright, so, leaving on, we've basically done, explain what the summoner profile is, etc. Now, we're going to show you some of the things in game. Now, here are your game modes once you click this big red play button here. You've got your player versus player games, your player cooperative versus computer players games. You've got your little tutorials games here, which I strongly suggest that if this really is your first time playing League of Legends, I highly recommend you play both the basic tutorial and the battle training tutorial. And listen carefully to what they say, because it will help you out hell of a lot. It's basically about those. So basically I'm just going to create a little custom game with me and a couple of bots, just to explain some of the things in game. I don't really fucking matter what map the trigger on you. Right, I'm just gonna do a one-on-one. Yeah, we'll just have Graves, screw it. So, start game. And it will take you to welcome to the champion selection screen. Now, for the purpose of this, I'm just gonna go with Ash. So you have, normally it ranges between 50 to 85 seconds to lock in. Choose your champion and lock in, your choice, for each game. So basically, once you click lock in, you cannot change champion. You could change the champion skin and your summoner spells, if you wish, and your runes and masteries pages. However, you cannot actually change your mind and decide like you're gonna go. So say if I locked in as Ash now, I couldn't change to Blitzcrank, for example. I'd be Ash for the game. There's nothing I could do about it. So think carefully who you want to be before you lock in. Remember, you are being timed. Spells, there are a lot of good combinations, but basically once you do this, you just hover over each one, it'll come up with this little box. And you just hover over each one and it'll tell you what it does when you cast it on your champion or an enemy champion. Same with masteries, you would have done your points from last time. After so many games you get so many points to add to your masteries, in which they could grant you boost. Right. So after that time runs out, for example, you automatically be locked in regardless. So we'll just wait for this to kickstart. And then I will explain some stuff. Yeah. Desktop spooked. Anyway, while this is loading up, when you're playing, you might see in the chat lobby, the game lobby, when you're doing champion selection, that some people will quote little text lines that you might not understand. Game speak, obviously, but if somebody says bot, mid, Jung, or top, sorry, lost my train of thought for a second, top, then they basically mean the lanes in which they're going to take on the map. So say if they say top, they will go for the top lanes. Same with mid means middle, bot means bottom. Jung means they'll go in between. They'll mix and match, they'll do a bit of whatever, bit of everything. It doesn't really matter to them as long as they're still playing the game. So look at the loading screen, it shows you a ping in the little green numbers with the green dot. Oh dear, what's this? What is this? Yes, do whatever. Fuck's sake. Well, this has fucked up my tutorial, hasn't it? Yeah, normally you wouldn't guess. Jesus Christ. What the fuck's going on? Come on. Let's do this. Thank you. You're in business. It's loading. Right, yeah. So, it's easy to explain it in game, but it's taking time to friggin' load. There is an in-game shop in which once you kill like minions, the amount of minions you kill, if you kill the champions you get gold, which can be spent on performance improving items in the shop, so to speak. So you could buy I don't know, a sword that grants you maybe 80 attack but 10 extra health. So you're going to mix and match with those to try and find what's the best combination for the champion you're using. And obviously this will come with experience of playing the champion. You're not just going to know it straight away unless you do some serious research. In which case, you need to get out more if that's the case. Yeah, you do level up. The max level is, I do believe, 18. Everyone starts with level 1. It depends on how many champion kills and how many minion kills you get as to how often and how quickly you will level up. Now, champions have abilities. This is actually taking a piss. Hey up. Yeah. So champions have abilities, which I will show you once fucking finish. Hey. Which can be incredibly powerful and can turn the tide of any 1v1 combat. It can get you out of a sticky situation. It could also put you in one. Right, so let's just take a look here. Right, this is your base. Okay, this is your base. The enemy has exactly the same on their side down here. Now, these things are turrets. They defend you. They are your allies. They are your allies. The biggest allies you have in this game. However, enemy turrets are your biggest enemies. The twats. This little thing, inhibitors, sort of, they spawn as well as your Nexus here, which you lose that gets destroyed, you lose the game. Vice versa for your enemies, you've got to destroy theirs. Inhibitors are a pain in the ass. They spawn your minions, and they also spawn super minions. However, if your inhibitor gets destroyed, your enemy will spawn super minions. So you gotta get there before them. Okay, down here, as you can see, these are your champion stats at the moment. There's your current level. Down here, where it says Ash, and the name, you might not be able to see it properly. That's your XP bar. You've got your gold here. In which I'm just going to open the shop. Yeah, so you got all these items here. Let's just buy that. You can see what it does there. So, oh, enemy champion there. These are your summoner abilities. They don't cost anything, however, they do have cooldowns. Once you level up, and at the start of every game, you'll get the option to choose one of your champion's abilities. Normally you start with 3 basic abilities and you advance them. This one here, normally the 4th ability is their like super ability, their most powerful. And you won't get that till, I think it's normally level between 5 and 7 before you even get the chance to unlock that. So I'm just going to go with Ash's volley, which is very good. Can get you out of tight situations. I'm just going to do one over here. Right, on to, this is very fast paced, I do apologise. Minions, these little bastards. Oh, fuck's sake, lag. These little bastards are your driving force. They are cannon fodder on your team and a way to train for everybody else. All the enemies are your way to train, really. Killing champions is also a big part of playing a game of League of Legends. Up here you have your kills, your deaths, your assists, and your minion kills. Oh, fuck's sake, what the hell's going on here? I do apologise for this laggy bollocks. So much shit going on at the moment with bloody PC. and it's just mega fucking up. Wow. Oh dear. Yeah, this is badly lagging. I don't quite know why. But anyway, I'm just gonna talk. Fuck it, let the game play. Oh, what else was there? There's not much really to say really, apart from kill the enemy Nexus. That's the whole point of the game. As regards to taking down enemy turrets, let your minions go first as cannon fodder and you attack afterwards. If you hear a little ping, it means the turret has targeted you and it will bitch slap you. I mean, it does insane damage, whatever level you are. So, just take that as a word of advice. And once you've destroyed the enemy Nexus, game over, you win. However, if yours is destroyed, you lose, and I really don't know what is going on with this game at the moment. Anyway, so yeah, that is pretty much the basics of League of Legends. It's not a hard game to get your head around. Cough, Chris. Cough. It just takes a little time to get used to, compared to, say, playing Halo, Call of Duty, Gears of War, whatever. And you've got to really think about where you move your champion and who you choose to attack. It really does vary, and you've got to really think about it. Like, you've got to think about the strengths of your champion as opposed to its weaknesses and the strengths and weaknesses of your enemies. So, as far as I'm aware, that is it for this basic tutorial for newbies. Yeah. Honestly, there really isn't much else to say. These two videos on the newbie tutorial was purely the bog standard basics. You know, it's as standard as a damn pencil. So you don't get any more simpler than that. So I'm just, yep, and you know, if you have any questions or anything to do with League, or if you're up for a game, then feel free to add me. My summoner name is above the Ash character here. Feel free to add me and we'll have a couple of games sometime. Maybe even, you might even be able to take part in one of my live streams or commentaries, whatever. You know, better teams, we get more fun we have, good laugh. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Bog standard basic tutorial. I'm getting swarmed by minions. This is fun. So that is it. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna die. Jesus. Yeah, death by minions. Yeah. Sometimes the servers do lag a bit like that. And you will just next 1 minute you will go in at, I don't know, say level 6 against a swarm of minions like that and maybe a level 2 champion, and you'll use all your abilities, but next thing you know you're going with full health and then 5 seconds later it just lags like fuck and you're dead. Like WTF. But it happens, you know, all games have some sort of lag or glitch or whatever, and that's pretty much it for League of Legends. There's nothing really wrong with it really. And it is a really good, fun, addictive game. So I hope the majority of it, I know all this tutorial won't have helped you, because I'm mounting on a bit here, but yeah. So if any parts of these tutorials have helped you, or you want anything explaining in more detail, then please comment or send me a message, and I will explain it to you, or I will do a vlog explaining any questions that you, and answering any questions even that you have about the basics. So that's it. Peace.